And this video is going to be vintage home decor. Let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. So here's a little glimpse of some of the items that I picked up today. You know I like to put on my detective hat, do some research on eBay, check some comps, some solds, and let you know what I'm going to list these items for. Pick out my favorites anyway. So with that said, let's get started. So what do we have here for vintage home decor? Got this plate, this Jesus plate. It's really beautiful, and it's made in Japan. The hanger is missing on the back, but that's okay. A new one could be put on it, or one of those wire plate holders. I paid $1 for the Jesus plate. I'm going to list it for $24.95. And this little flower pot. What do we have on the back here? Royal Adderley floral bone china made in England. Has a number on here, so I have to do some research on this. Royal Adderley was founded in 1876 by William Ossager Adderley in England. The company is mostly known for china tea sets, and so I'm going to show you here some photos of various items that they've made, the Royal China. I'm on eBay and I searched Royal Adderley to show you some of the things that the company makes and what they sold for. I'm in the sold listings sorted by highest. This is a floral bouquet, approximately 6 by 6, sold for $80. 6 napkin rings in the bone china with a floral design, sold, I guess Australia, $89, US is $61. This policeman figure, a little over 7 inches tall, sold for $69.99, so be on the lookout for that. They did do free shipping. Another floral design sold for $49.95. This bird figure, a warbler, sold for $42 plus shipping. A teacup featuring a lobster, cup and saucer, went for $32 plus shipping. This Newfoundland tartan pattern has sold several times on eBay. This went for $26 plus shipping. So I just wanted to show you these items to let you know that Royal Adderley makes far more than just the little floral bouquet that I showed you, so be on the lookout for these. I know I will be. Sadly, after I washed mine, for some reason, when I went to pick it up to look at it here this morning as I'm doing this video, well, it is basically shattered in several places. But yeah, mine's not any good anymore, so I guess it's going to become my own little decoration. But I most certainly learned something new, and I hope you have too. Let's move on. An Old Spice mug. You know I like my Old Spice mugs. This is, says Early American Old Spice Shulton. I've sold these before, and this is, I just listed one recently, so I have this one to list too. And this little guy. See his glasses? Oh, guess what? They're not really glasses. Let's get down here. Those are scissors. Yeah, little vintage scissors. It's a little pin cushion, and it's a tape measure. I don't know how I can do this with both hands. Let's see if I can do this. Kind of afraid to pull it out, but see, it's a tape measure. Isn't that cool? I mean, to find the scissors with it and everything. This was out on the front porch of that family estate sale. What's it say back here? Royal Sealy, Japan. Cool. I thought that was really cool. Can't wait to research this little guy. This Royal Sealy Japan piece is probably from the 1940s to 1950s. They did make a lot of tea sets, but they've also made other figures. I'm on eBay looking for my little lion pincushion. And I'm finding several that look very much like it, but these are different manufacturers. One here is Davar, Davar. Some of them aren't marked at all. And then I have this vintage Tilso that I thought looked a lot like mine. So apparently many manufacturers had access to this little lion figure for the pin cushions. Some have tape measures, some do not. Some have scissors, some do not. But Royal Sealy also makes teacups, and I just want you to see here some of the prices. Yes, some people sell them for $5, but some of these can go for $36 and up. So let's just scroll through here and take a look at some of the photos. I know I have probably passed up these teacups and saucers at sales because I knew nothing about them, nothing about the brands. But now I will be looking for both Royal Adderley and Royal Sealy teacups and saucers for sure. Some of the words that you're seeing here on these teacups is lusterware, opalescence. You're going to want to look for the teacups to have that pretty shine, that pretty sheen to them, almost like pearl-like finish. And the ones that are gilded with gold appear to bring the most value. So keep your eyes open. They're very pretty. I paid $1 for my little lion, and I'm going to list it for $39.95 with make offer. The next item that I'm going to show you has stirred quite a debate of whether it is Fenton or Anchor Hocking. And then this is a soap dish. I've seen this pattern before, and you know, for the life of me, I can't think of what it's called, so I'm gonna have to do a little research. But I got this for $3. It's a soap dish. I'm on Google and I'm looking for this little dish, this rectangular dish with these little raised hobnail, I guess, hobnail design in opalescence. And, you know, I'm getting some of my keywords from Google too here. I'm saying some of my keywords, but it's also helped to go to Google to find out some of the keywords. And there are various dishes here, and most of them say Fenton. Now, as it is with glass makers, over the years, they have had many different companies that make similar items. So I turned to one of my Facebook groups, that's an identification group, and presented what information that I did know from my research. And the consensus was from someone who is very familiar with this item and who had access to some of the books on it. We finally determined that this is actually an Anchor Hocking cigarette dish. And it's supposed to have a lid, and it's missing its lid. I was so close to listing it as Fenton. Only one listing I found on eBay that actually nailed it with the correct description. I'm not sure how much this is going to be worth considering that I'm missing the lid, but I'm going to list it with a few variations of what it could be used for, from a soap dish to whatever. I'm going to put it under Anchor Hocking, and we'll see what it brings. I paid $3 for my little Anchor Hocking cigarette dish, and even though I do not have the lid, I'm going to list it at $19.95 with make offer. And this pink little dish, genuine TST, Genuine Oven Serveware, USA. I just thought it was a pretty little dish. It's not perfect, but I think someone would like that maybe for a bathroom, a vintage bathroom. As you saw, the abbreviations on the bottom of this little pink oval dish is TST. Well, here we go again. I've been coming across this Taylor Smith & Taylor quite a few times over the last few weeks, and that's the brand. It's actually a little individual baking dish, a little individual casserole dish, but I'm going to just list it as a little trinket dish. I think it could be used in a bathroom for a little soap dish. I could only find the blue ones in the solds on eBay, but I found a couple of the pink ones listed, two for $15.99 and one for $9. I paid $1 for this oval dish, and I'm going to list it for $19.95. And this little swan, at least I think it's a swan. It's got little flowers, applied flowers there, Japan. It's a little vase, 50 cents I paid for that. And this little planter or trinket dish with an Asian theme. It's cute, and you know, for $1, no problem there. And Japan. I've sold seashell planters before. I think they sell very well. This one here is in very good condition. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty inside. I couldn't get it completely clean, but not bad. And this is made in Japan. You can see the crazing on there. So this is a nice little vintage shell planter. The color of this vase is absolutely gorgeous. We'll add to that, it's got some cute little puppy dogs here with the chain, kind of unusual combination, but beautiful glazing on here. And this is Tilso, Tilso, made in Japan. I have to do some research. I did find the vases on Google Shopping. They have one on eBay for $20, one on Etsy for $34.95. They make a lot of other different vases and figures. The funny thing is these little planters look shorter and squattier than mine. Mine's tall, but that's okay. I did find them, and it looks like they're going in the $30-some range as far as, active listings. I found only one sold on eBay, and they did accept an offer of under $16. That does not deter me. If you know me by now, I paid $1, and I'm listing this little puppy dog vase for $34.95. Moving around the table here, this little travel clock by Linden. I'm not sure if it keeps time, but it's one of those little wind-up clocks. So I'll be testing that out, or get my husband to test it out for me. I have sold little alarm clocks before, travel alarm clocks. This one is by Linden. Let's see what we can find out about Linden clocks from Germany. I'm on eBay in the sold listings. I have it sorted by highest to lowest, and you can see here one sold for $38.59. Various prices, $29. Let's scroll down through here just to take a look at some of the prices, some of the styles, just so you get familiar with it. When you only pay $1 or so for these, you can make a decent profit on them. Some bring in more than others, depending on how fancy they are. I still have to test mine out. I paid $1 for this, and I'm going to list it at $24.95 with make offer. These two little wall plaques, these cherubs, little cherub babies. This one here, I just noticed, has some paint on it. I might be able to get that to come off. These are just plastic. I thought it was Homeco at first, home interior. Doesn't say that, but it does have Roman numerals here. They might go back even further. But I'll research those. Let's see what we can find out about Burwood Products. This one's not Homeco, it's Burwood. I found one set in the solds, and they sold it for $7.95 plus shipping. I just want to get across to everyone, no matter what you find for solds, you do not have to be part of the race to the bottom. There's just no reason for it. People will pay more. If you're patient, you put it out there, make offer, you can get a lot more money. And I don't want to sell things for $7.95 that take my time to bubble wrap and pack and box. I want to make more than that, and I hope you do too. Let's see what else they have. You can see here that Burwood Products makes a variety of decorative wall plaques, including lots of little cherub babies. And these items can go from $10 to in the $70s. It just depends on what you have. So take a look at these items as I scroll down through. Maybe you've seen these before and thought, oh, it's just plastic. Who wants that? Well, somebody wants it. You can normally pick up these wall plaques at garage sales or even thrift stores for $1 to $3. Honestly, I never see them going for very much. And yet, if you're willing to pack and ship it, box it up, protect it well so it doesn't break, as I said, you can make decent money on them. I paid $2 for my set of two little gold cherub babies, and I'm listing them for $29.95 plus shipping and make offer. And then also these little flowers, they have that shabby chic look to them. They're already distressed. Whether that was intentional or not, I'm going to list them as distressed. So the roses are Homeco, also known as home interior. Let's see what we can find out about these. I'm on eBay in the sold listings. Let's scroll down through here and see what we can find. Well, I see here that I have two roses that was originally part of a set of 3, and it sold for $26 plus shipping. Now I wonder if the other piece was there and I just didn't pay attention to it. Home Interior always made a lot of birds, and you can see sets here that sold for $23, some for $15. Of course, butterflies and all kinds of critters, little animals are very popular in these wall plaques. Again, home interiors everywhere. I see it at almost every garage sale. And if you haven't heard me say it before, I sold home interior back in 1979 for several years, and so I recognize it whenever I see it. And of course, the fruit plaques for the kitchen, those are also very popular and very common for home interior. And wall sconces. I mean, it was endless what they were making with this. We called it Sirocco. It's a heavy plastic, but it was also known as Sirocco. And I can't forget about the mushrooms, right? But yeah, don't pass up the home interior, the Homeco, if you get it for a good price. You can turn $1 into 15 or more, so why not? I paid $2 for these 2 rose plaques by Home Interior. I'm going to list them at $24.95 with make offer. And check out these bookends. They're so cute, little cherub babies. Look at those little behinds. Isn't that cute? $2. Can you believe that for the set of 2? They're not old. At least I don't think they're old. They're nicely weighted though. They are bookends. So I'm going to list these probably at, well, I'll tell you after I do some research what I'm going to list them for. But I think they're cute as can be. People love these. They love these little cherub babies. These cherub baby bookends do not have a brand on them, but that's okay. Let's go see what we can find out. I'm on Google. Again, I love to go to Google just to see who all has something like this. I think it's fast and easy. You can either check Google Images or check Google Shopping. You can see eBay here, $29.95, a different set for $34. The ones on the far right, $30, look just like mine. Traditionally, these come in gold, but you can see some different colors here, some different finishes. Let's scroll on down. The prices are all over the place, but on average, what I'm seeing here at a glimpse is they're going from 30-some to 40-some dollars. Let's go check eBay. I'm on eBay and the solds, and eBay is not really sorting very well lately from highest to lowest. That's been a little bit frustrating, but I see the second one over. Why they sold it for less than $15, I guess I have nothing better to do. So I'm not even going to pay attention to that. Let's move on. Here's a set that sold for $22 plus shipping. Now I'm in active listings. I see a set for $35, another set for $46 and $55. So, the prices are all over the place, but they're in the direction that I want to be. Let's see, how shall I price mine? I paid $2 for my little cherub baby bookends. I'm going to list them at $39.95 with make offer. Can anyone tell me what this is? Yes, it has a ship's wheel. It turns. I can't find any markings on the bottom. Well, I can't get it to do it, but cranking this wheel lifts this up, and I think it might be a cigarette holder, a rolled cigarette holder. It is brass. It has, like I said, a container inside, but I just can't get it to go up right now. I'll have to do a little work on that. Never seen anything like it before. I'm curious to see when I research eBay and Google what I find out about this. Have you ever seen one of these things? If you have, leave a comment below. I'm on eBay looking for this little brass nautical ship's wheel cigarette dispenser. I found one in sold for $19.50 plus shipping. I have to assume that this one was working from looking at the listing. Mine is not working right, and I'm not sure if we can take it apart and fix it or not. But let me check a little further here. I found 2 active listings, one for $23, one for $24. Gee, where do I put mine? It looks great for decor piece. Doesn't function right. So I'm probably going to have to price it under these 2. So in as-is condition, I'm going to put mine at $19.95. I paid $1 for it. We'll see what it brings. If you like these kind of videos, I appreciate a thumbs up. I invite you to like, subscribe, ring that bell to receive notifications on future videos. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue. I'll see you soon.